probably your most vulnerable scenes are when you're getting naked. Does it ever get any
For you.
easy?
When you're like, whoa, I'm going
I was like, yep, that's Kristen. Does
Yeah.
it ever get easier? I know it's part of the character, and I think, especially when she's trying on the, what's the thing?
Strap.
Strap thing, harness.
Harness, yeah.
It was so vulnerable, but how you kept pulling at it, I felt like you were feeling trapped.
I didn't feel encumbered at all. Quite the opposite, actually. I think that moment for her is really thrilling and counter sort of intuitive for her. It's not necessarily like who she is on the surface, but somewhere in there and in private, like she's gonna have that. So I really liked doing that. I think that showed one aspect of her as a woman that she kind of denies quite often in the movie. Just naturally, not pointedly with words or anything like that, just sort of like there is this like closed off androgynous thing that is more comfortable for her to do, and then in moments where she's actually confronting herself, she's actually really feral and very much a woman. And yeah, those for me were really empowering, not because I was taking my clothes off, but just because it was getting to the most primal part of that person, finally, someone who's really closed off. So that I felt like they were the most revealing, but also the most sort of empowering scenes.
But also in terms of how we function, I think it's a really good example because I remember very distinctly. It's when I explained the shot and how I wanted to film that to Kristen, I said, just don't worry because I will certainly edit inside of it, etc. And say, well, you will see, maybe you will edit or not. On the paper, it felt like very long, and in the end, it's like a 3-minute or 4-minute shot. I'm not sure. But the thing is that Kristen invented the dynamics within that scene. She made it like suspenseful, like every gesture. She was like, I was really amazed because it's really, she was really like a dancer. Like every movement meant something, and she was just like so focused on keeping it on discourse, really, and I think so I think really the dramatics into that moment are completely belong to Kristen. It's totally something that she has invented, and I never really edited because there was not one frame to cut out of it.